why they were all shocked and surprised that he had a stroke. Nobody believes it. Because they say he's such an active man, every morning he goes for his walk, how could he have a stroke?
That.
Yep, step on the step, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, what about this side, did he? This side, did he? This side. Look. Who's that?
Oh.
Who's that?
Lane.
That's Penny.
Okay.
Penny. Penny. That's Penny.
Oh.
Yes, Penny.
Penny.
Yes, Penny.
Look after.
Yes.
Nan. Look after Nanny. So big.
He is, how should I describe it? He's not the one of those people who shows that he cares. Oh yes, that's he. To tell the truth, he's not. But he's a good man at heart. He's not the one who will show it openly, like okay. Not like other people who will say, oh, flourish you with gifts, say any endearment and all that. No, he's not the type. But he's a good man. He comes home. He doesn't venture out to do anything, and that part is his good points. I know that people might want to have what you call a husband who will flourish them with lovely words every day and gifts every day. No, he doesn't remember my birthdays. So, there you are. That's the kind of man he is.
Can't remember my.
My dad he still is, and a very outgoing person. He's an outdoors person. One thing about Dad is that he's extremely friendly. He's always been welcoming. He's always got a welcoming smile for people, whether they're strangers or people that he's meeting for the first time. He loves to chat. He's extremely sociable. He's polite and well-mannered. He hasn't lost any of that. In fact, it's just his personality hasn't changed much from before his stroke to now. So, yeah, what you see him now is what he used to be before his stroke.
Oh my God! Baru racun, dia belum habis baru dia racun.
Well, it's a surprise and it's a shock, I think, because to be truthful, I was out at sea at the time when it happened. I was fishing with some friends. He normally goes with me, but because he had broken his arm, so he didn't go. So I went with his friends, and he went out for breakfast on his own. Then while he was coming home, just a few doors away from home, I think he had an attack and he just sat down on the floor.
At that time, bearing in mind, we weren't sure if he was going to survive. We weren't sure whether he was going to survive, if he did survive, and what state he was going to be in, whether he was going to have full faculties or whether he was going to be completely disabled, whether Dad was going to survive, because the neurosurgeon couldn't tell me anything. The neurosurgeon said was that if he gains consciousness, that was the good sign.
Could have died. But then, would there have been a blessing or not? Instead of him having to be what he is now, it's very demoralizing for him. And in a way, I believe he's suffering, though he may be putting on a smiling face and hee hee ha ha every day. I'm sure he's suffering, because who wouldn't be if, you know what I mean? Now, just think, 74 you were just independent and going around on your own. Now all of a sudden, you can't do all those things and you have to depend on others. It's very demoralizing, isn't it? So that's why I was thinking maybe perhaps it would have been better for him if it happened in the house when nobody is around and he had died, just died. He wouldn't have to go through all this now. Few years, how many more years is he going to go through? I don't know. Right? So that is what has always been going through my mind. I mean, it may be having kinder to him.
Okay.
That's tea. Okay. Good.
Good á? Yummy á? Finish.
Okay.
Finish.
Okay.
Finish á?
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed about stroke patients is that a lot of people do not take notice of the dignity. I mean, let's face it, a lot of strokies, and they get to the point where they can't move, and when they can't walk, or they have limited mobility, they can't go to the toilet themselves, or they'll be drooling and their saliva will be dripping, and they can't really be aware of the fact that that's happening to them, and they need to wipe their mouth or they need to keep themselves clean. With that, he didn't lose his dignity. Yes, baby.
She
Remove
stand
what? What, Daddy?
and stand.
What?
Stand.
What did you say?
Okay.
What did you say? Say again.
Remove
The fan.
and stand.
All right, you want me to put the fan back?
Right.
Okay, I'll put the fan
Right.
back. It's interesting how you say, how do you cope in that? There's no way to describe how you cope. We just did. You've been thrown in a deep end, you either sink or swim, so we swam. And we just pulled together what we could. We got support from wherever we could. We demanded support from wherever we could. I mean, we were quite insistent that we made sure Dad got the best of care.
Anh giúp ba người. Anh giúp con cháu nó biết